Hey everyone, it's Leslie. Welcome to my channel. Today is just a short video on all these vases that have been sitting in my stash. It's just time to do something with them. These pieces were all in really good condition, no chips or cracks. I decided I was going to paint and give these all an update. I want these vases to be used more than just for Christmas. So I left it pretty neutral and gave it more of a winter foraged type look. So I'm just going to start using my air dry clay and make my castings. And each vase will have a different pattern on it. So here I'm just going to go through and start putting my molds on each vase. Now I wanted this casting to have a few more pine needles, so I made partial castings and applied in different places on it. And as you can see, it made it look a little thicker. Now I'm just going to apply my painter's tape, and I do let all these vases dry overnight. In case anyone's interested, I just used the Type Bond Quick and Thick to glue down all my castings. Now this is the next day after letting these dry all night. I'm removing the tape and I'm going to get these ready to paint. Now for my color, I mixed DIY paint in the letterpress gray and also my Waverly chalk paint in the color plaster, and I just mixed it. I wanted the vessel itself to be have a little bit of a darker color, because I'm also going to go back after this and seal everything in with white wax. Now this piece right here is a solid wood Lazy Susan that I painted and stamped. And I bought a piece of glass that's the perfect size for it. So when I paint on it, cleanup is super easy. I'm going to be painting every vase the same colors. This glass vase I thrifted was glass on the top, resin on the bottom, but I knew once it was painted it would be beautiful, so I had to grab it up. This was a cookie jar that did not have a lid to it. And the word cookies it had kind of a indent. And I thought maybe painting over it would help hide it, but it didn't. So I had to go back and fill it with some clay, let that dry, and now I'm sanding it smooth. And I will give it more of a little textured paint, and that way it'll help cover those words. Now that all my vases have been painted and had plenty of time to dry, I'm going to take my DIY white wax and go over all the vases. I'll be taking just a paper towel and wiping back the white wax, and I'll leave it heavier around the clay castings. I'm going to make a tag for each vase, and I'm going to do them all the same. I want to get these tea stained, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just dumping them in there, and then I add a little bit here and there if I think it's not quite dark enough. I'm going to be taking these and kind of scrunch them up a little bit, kind of wrinkle them. I want these to look old and aged. Then I'll be taking my heat gun and I'm going to give these a good drying. All right, I set the tags aside and I'm going to let them dry some more. So here I'm going to be taking my gold. It's champagne gold. It's by Deco Art. It's a metallic paint, and I'm just going to take my finger and go over just the castings. This is just a little tree stamp I got off of Amazon, and I thought they would be perfect for tags. So I'm taking my green ink and I'm just going to get each tag stamped with a tree. Once the trees were all stamped, I'm going to take my apothecary labels and I want to stamp the word joy right under the tree on each label. The jingle bells I had were silver. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking my DIY paint, little black dress, and I'm painting each jingle bell. And I'm going to let that dry real well. And then next, I'm going to be taking my Dixie Belle. It's a patina paint in the color iron. And I'll be using both the blue spray and the green spray to give it a really rusty patina with a little hint of the blue in it. Now that the jingle bells are dry, I'm taking my 100% cotton string and I'm going to take a jingle bell and a label and tie on each vase. Y'all, my Christmas decorations are still in storage. I had this little tree in my craft room and I had taken a thrifted wreath from Goodwill and cut it apart and put two pieces together to make that tree. I think I have a video on it. I'll see if I can find it. These make absolutely beautiful vases. You could just put sprigs of pine limbs, Christmas trees. There's so much you can do with these. Fill it with pine cones. I just love the way these turned out. Well, this is the end of the video, and this is how they all turned out. I want to thank each and every one of you once again for being here and supporting me. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, everyone. See you on the next video.